Today's move of the day comes from the game played between Paul Keres and David Bronstein. So, have you heard the name David Bronstein? You must have. Well, because David Bronstein was one of the most creative and artistic chess players of all times. His playing style was very pure, and you can only compare him to players like Tal, perhaps. But even then, I think there is a difference between his style and Tal's style. He has a more artistic way of playing, and many times his sacrifices were very, very random, even more random than Tal's. So, it's black to play here. Black was David Bronstein, and you have to try to find the beautiful combination that black played here. So go ahead, pause the video, and try to come up with the combination. All right. So I hope you have already found it. As you can see, the white king is already running wild on the near the center. It's on b4 square. So all you have to do here is vacate the f8 square, and this is very interesting to see. So first we play rook to a4 check. This was played in the game, sacrificing the entire rook. So obviously white doesn't have any option. He has to capture it. So what was the point of this? Rook to a8 check, king to b4, and now you realize the entire point of this was to vacate the f8 square for the bishop to retreat. And once that's happened, for example, bishop to f8, now you can see the king is in check and he has only one square to go. He cannot obviously go to the b3 square, nor the a file, pardon me for that, nor the a file, nor here or here. The only one square he can go to is c4. And now you have to be very careful. The combination should be executed very properly. Rook to a4 is not going to work because of b4, and that is the reason you need to play b5 here, and after this move black is completely winning. So no matter what you play, you can go king d5 or king to d4. Let's see, king into d4. Now black plays rook to d8. That is a check. And well, just look at all the squares. All of the squares are covered beautifully by the black pieces, either pawns or the bishop, and that is a nice checkmate. Also, one thing to notice is look at white's pieces. All of his pieces are just laying there like spectators watching his king. Yeah, they're just having their time, enjoying their time, watching their king get mated. Because yeah, this was a very common theme in the games of Bronstein, because most of the time his games would be an ideal illustration of development, leading development, and initiative. So if you want to study these concepts like leading development and attacking chess, one of the players to notice is definitely Bronstein, along with Tal and Morphy. So going back in this position, he can also play king to d5. But even here, black has this beautiful move, rook to d8, and all these squares are beautifully covered. And this is a very rare scene to see on the chessboard. Mating your opponent right in the center of the board is always very pleasing to the eye. So hope you've enjoyed this beautiful game by David Bronstein, and yeah, you should check out his books, his games. They are simply a piece of art, piece of beauty. So thank you for watching. Hope you've liked this, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. More videos are on the way. Bye.